Eric, tell me about the vineyard, how it came to be. I know it's about 10 years now you've had it. Take me to the story.
8, yeah. Well, I went to college in Arizona, fell in love with the Southwest, Arizona in particular, and the Arizona Highlands, Central Highlands. And I left Arizona and went to California to learn winemaking. Stayed there several years, always with the intention of coming back here and making wines from Arizona that were more expressive of a place that was a little closer to my heart and soul. And you know, I landed back here in 2002. In 2003, started planting these vineyards. So everything you've seen here, actually the vineyards and the landscaping and our wine efforts have all been in the last 7 years.
You've really only had 5 vintages now?
Yeah. I mean, '06 was our first vintage off this vineyard. We made 1 barrel of wine, and it was a field blend of Petite Syrah and Syrah. I don't know if I'd even count that. I'd probably count '07, '08, '09, so we have three under our belts, of which we've learned a lot. Actually, our biggest challenge is cold. You'd never guess it standing here right now. But just, 7, 8 days ago, we had freezing temperatures here. So we just made this radical transition from very cold to, 90s, which is probably what it's like right now.
Actually, I think it's about 104.
Is it 104 right
it's
here?
104 today,
Jesus.
yes.
We farm organically. You can see we have cover crop here. These vines literally have not been irrigated. These ones here. In my main vineyard where it's hotter, I've irrigated a bit, and when we plant vineyards, we irrigate. But I'm actually having vigor challenges here because the vines are growing gangbusters. Normally you would limit that by lack of water, but I haven't watered them, so. Making wine is relatively easy. Growing grapes is tough. You have so little control, and there's so many variables.
If we isolate Arizona, what is the grape that just thrives under these conditions?
Gosh, I mean, I think it's early days, and I think, if you were to look at the total number of grape varietals we're growing right now, it's large. I think we have like 26, 27, 28 varietals growing. So you could argue it's a little bit of a shotgun approach. But there are stars emerging from that team for sure. Petite Syrah, we make amazing Petite Syrahs, but they're also rot prone. They tend to be kind of tight clustered. So, we'll see what ends up happening down the road.
This is our 2008 Page Springs Petite. It's our estate wine. It is 100%. This year was a little bit cooler, a little bit wetter, so it's not as big.
As soon as you said this is our Petite Syrah, I was just going through my mind, this is going to be an explosively big wine. And then, of course, too much rain, which is bizarre, too much rain in the desert.
Got a lot of nice spice on it, though.
Oh, it's the spice that's coming through on the nose right away, and it really hits you hard. It's not the big, bold grape flavor. It's not jamminess. It's not fruit. It's the spice. That's very interesting, because it's not as big as the nose.
Nope.
It really isn't. It's much lighter than I expected.
Yep.
And you did say that. In all due fairness, you did say it's not going to be that big.
Kind of deceptive with the nose, yeah.
But the nose sends all the spice. Yet on the palate, it's a nice finish, but not.
Nicely balanced.
I expected that to hit me like a ton of bricks, at least the spice.
No, tannin structures.
And I want to know what is the passion that's driving you behind the amount of acclaim you've got in such a short period of time.
I'm just a firm believer that you do what you love and love what you do, and things happen. I came here for my own reasons. I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to learn about the landscape. I wanted to make wines that express the landscape. And honestly, everything fell into place. The success of this business in and of itself, I mean, we have problems with our tasting room being overcrowded on weekends now. And really, to me, I didn't want to be just another vineyard and winery in California. I wanted to do something on a frontier. I wanted to be a pioneer and say something new, and here it is.
Yeah, listen, it was an absolute pleasure spending time with you. Thank you so much for making the time, as I know you're very busy, but that was great.
All good, man. Thanks.
Cheers.